and the position they're in to fight to get in NCAA tournament consideration. So it's always a hard-fought game, but of course they'll be ready. And we've been seeing, because you're getting people's best shot, and that's the way it is when you either get ranked or in a good position. So we have to be prepared for that.
Kind of bouncing off of that, this is the last rivalry game for you guys. Obviously, Maryland and Virginia aren't the best of friends.
Yeah, I mean, I like their coach. He's not a bad guy. I just, between the lines, it's competitive with everybody. And again, they have they got passion for their program, just like Virginia does. And Virginia Tech's a rival. Certainly, Maryland's been a long-standing rival. So you always have that when you play. You sense that. But as I said before, for our team, we have to respect the game and respect our opponent. You can't respect anybody too much. You can't fear them, but you better respect them, and they have earned our respect with their talent and how they've played. And you look at what they did at Duke, and they could be in such a different spot. It's such a fine line that you're always reminded of. So, it'll be hard fought, and looking forward to going and playing.
Maryland has some pieces despite where they are in the standings, and Seth Allen had a pretty good first half here, and quicker guards sometimes can give the pack line trouble. The second half, you shut them down. What's your message to the guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think good guards give any defense trouble, and it's the ability, as we talked about, sliding. Des Wells is terrific. Faust, they have pieces. He's a talented player, but their team is talented, and we've got to improve on the areas they hurt us last time we played them. And you always know in this league you're going to go against great guards, and guards can turn games around. So containment will be big, and but not. You can't just lay off a guy like that and say go ahead and shoot because he's capable of making a bunch of threes. You have to play him honest with great help, and realize that you just focus on Seth Allen. They got some other really good players, and I think that's why they're a potent offensive team.
Going back to the beginning of the season when Rick Carlisle talked to your guys about paying attention to the minor details, do you think that's been a factor in them really taking that to heart and having tunnel vision for the next game?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's. I think our guys understand the significance of playing. We talk about being faithful to the process, and if they get too far ahead of themselves in anything, it's a mistake. It's that idea that's rung true from the beginning, and you're always fighting to do that. And I think every good team is mindful of that. So the fact that a guy like Rick Carlisle will come, who's won an NBA championship, is obviously very respected around here, makes a big difference. And it's, instead of just the coach saying it, it's an NBA champion coach saying it, which is far better than just their college coach.
One quickie, Tony. We didn't see Evan, I don't think, in the last game. Did you just not want to put him in with those last couple minutes left with the walk-ons, or was there any?
In that game we shortened our rotation. So, and it was we went with it, and
I mean, the walk-ons got in though, right at the end, or Thomas did.
Yeah, Thomas is a senior. I put him.
Okay.
We put him in. So, in that time we put the walk-ons in, and I mean, Evan's such an important part of this, but I wouldn't try to read anything into that.
Sure.
At all.
Do you envision him,
Yeah.
maybe having a role in these last?
I think everybody has to be ready, Whitey. I think the ability, Evans helped us in other games, and I think what's unique about this team, Darian came in and gave us a good lift. Evan has other games, and Evan has, and that's I think the strength of what this team is. Not everybody can play 30 minutes, but Evan's an important piece of this. So.
Thanks.